stringiness. Vacations in Lake Titicaca.
Cheese.
Hi, how you doing?
Hey, Kiwi. How's it going, Kiwi?
She's sleeping.
She's sleepy.
Oh, she's like, YouTube?
She's like, not really.
YouTube? Did you just say YouTube?
No, I think I'll go back to sleep.
Okay.
Oh.
So Roberto wants some? Roberto wants to share, saying, hey, save some for me. Noodle's like, I'm not approving of this. Oh, he's preening the sloth. Oh, you're giving sloth some haircut? Kiwi just climbed up there by herself. That's not her house, by the way. She lives in the ceiling. Oh. Noodle's like, I stay far away.
Hi little sloths, welcome to today's eating show. I am so happy because I finally got around to doing this. I promised you guys for a long time that I would make Doritos Locos. I would make the famous Doritos Locos homemade from scratch. But I did lots of like cheese mozzarella pulling sticks, Takis, Cheetos, Doritos pizza. I did all that stuff and you guys were like, take a break. So it's been about 3 weeks. By the time this comes up for you, it's probably gonna be about 3 weeks. And you know, I had my break, so if this is not for you, don't watch it. I know it's junk food, but it's delicious, delicious food. Look at these just came out of the fryer. We did a combination of frying for literally like 20 seconds, it was so hot, and a combination of putting them back into the microwave, or putting them into the microwave to make them nice and cheesy and pulley. So, without further ado, before we eat, I hope you grab something delicious to eat. Let me take you down to the kitchen where I show you step by step how to make do-it-yourself Doritos Locos. Cheese stuffed Doritos. Here we go. Okay, you guys, hi. Welcome to today's eating show. I'm in the kitchen. I'm gonna show you step by step how to make loaded Dorito big things. They're very big and loaded. The ingredients that you're going to need are mozzarella cheese. This here is, let's find out how much this is. This is 4.5 pounds of cheese. So you obviously aren't gonna use all of this, but you need something long because these have to be cut into giant triangles. All right, and I'll show you in a second. You're gonna need some eggs, flour, and of course, Doritos. That's it. The first thing we're gonna do is cut the mozzarella. Wow, greasy. This is all gonna go on my body. No! Cutting the cheese is really difficult. Oh, for my arteries, yay. What you want to do is make this into triangles, like the Dorito Locos. Just like that. Now you wanna get 2 medium-sized mixing bowls and a third one. So we're gonna have the Dorito chips in this one. This one is gonna be for the flour and this is gonna be for the eggs. See, the last time I did this, I used, oh, look at that perfect break. Last time I did this, I used too much water in my mix. Oh, I did it. Just a little bit of water. That's it. Mix this, whisk this with a fork or a whisker. Now you're gonna take your all-purpose flour and you're gonna cut a little hole into the side and we're gonna open up the bag and place it into the bowl. And you're gonna use a little bit more, but we're just gonna start off with this much. So I would use probably half of a 1-pound bag. Take your bag of Doritos. Now technically you guys can use any type of Doritos. I like the classic cheese kind. This is my favorite. And this is what the exact Dorito Locos use. They use the cheese kinds. Blend them into little crumbs. So here we go. We're gonna take one of the loaded Doritos things. We're gonna dip it here into the egg and we're gonna transfer it over to the flour. And we're gonna do this 3 times to make a nice thick layer so that when we deep fry, none of the cheese will come out. 3rd layer. And then we're gonna add this to the egg one last time. Put it here into the Doritos. I'm gonna use my fresh hand over here. We're just gonna kind of throw it down on top. Make sure you get the corners and everything. And there you go. Place that onto a tray. I'm gonna do it a second time for you guys up close. Here we go. Take your Doritos Loco. I call it Doritos Loco. We not look yet. We did add just like a drop more of water to this. Okay, so get this nice and eggy. And into the flour it goes. And back into the egg. See what it does? It kind of like breaks up. Make sure it's in there for a good enough time. Round 3. Here we go. Okay, this looks good. And here we go. Here it goes. Boom. Try to do this one-handed so that one hand's kind of gross as you're transferring, the other hand's dry so that it's a lot easier to distribute
This is what it looks like when it's all done. This took probably an hour to make. It's very time consuming, but it's gonna be so worth it. So what you wanna do, make space in your freezer, y'all, because you're gonna put this in for about 2 hours minimum, maybe up to 3. This is out of the freezer. We actually left it for about 3 or 4, probably 4 hours by now. And to put it in, here we go. Yay! So you fry this for about like 1 to 2 minutes. It's a feeding frenzy over here. All the fish, see all the food flying around? The other side. Oh, look at little cheese. She still has her babies. It's a whole new world over here. This big orange head, he just sucked up all the resources. See all these little neon tetras? We used to have 40 of them. Now we have 10 because someone was greedy. Someone was greedy. Wanted to eat all the food. You want to fry your thing. And that's it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So you guys, if you want a recipe for my tomato sauce, my tomato dipping sauce, I have one. It's very, very good with mango and tomato and all that kind of stuff. However, I don't have time right now to do that, and sometimes I just want to. That's why they have these things. Because sometimes you don't have time or you don't have the energy, or, you know, I don't have any extra ripe mangoes sitting around because Orland's enjoying them right now. So anyways, let me open up one for you. I am so excited. Oh my gosh, you guys. Which one should I open up? Let's open up this one here on the end. It's kind of like sticking out. Look at these. They look so good, don't they? All right. Are you ready? Here we go. Okay, this one did not have a stringiness. It tastes real good though. Let's just dip this. You guys, I feel like I'm at Applebee's eating the best. Crunchy. Ooh, that sauce is good. Here comes the steam coming out. That's funny. Like, this was still, you know, when like cheese starts to not melt, but like get room temperature. It's not as hot, then it's but here it's so stringy. You guys, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm barely, you know, not swallowing. Ooh. Stringiness. The different thing about this versus like, you know, mozzarella sticks is that you get so much more cheese. Look at that. Oh, it actually all came out well. That's like, this is bread now. You get so much more cheese. Hi, how you doing? This sauce is a little interesting. It's very sharp, like cheddar. Oh my god. I talked about this yesterday. I'm doing a giveaway. Korean spicy noodles, the famous fire noodles. This is what you guys all love seeing me do. You always request it, and you know what? It's very hard, mentally, physically, on my insides. There is something dangerous in here. It should not be for children, but I know a lot of you children out there, you want this. So I'm doing a giveaway. Whenever you're watching your video, take a look at your calendar right now. Are you watching this before April 5th? If so, I'm gonna go up until midnight of April 5th to choose the winner. I'm gonna send this to you. I'm gonna have a nice card. I'm gonna write you a letter. I'm gonna, you know, I wanna give back to my viewers. Because it's so spicy. I ordered so many. And I know a lot of you guys don't have access to it, you know? Well, it's very expensive. Trust me, it's not cheap. Just to try it is not cheap. So I'm gonna send it to you. Hey guys, I'm in the kitchen now. I brought you downstairs. I wanna be so honest with you guys. Okay, listen, this is what's going on.
All right, when you deep fry these, maybe it's hard to tell right now from the lighting, but they turn very brown. They turn very, okay, this one's even better. They turn brown, oops, look at that there. They get very brown, but I want them to be orange. So what I did with these is that I deep fried them for like 30 seconds and then I microwave them. So the 30 seconds makes a nice little hard shell and the microwave melts the cheese. Well, that's hypothetical, right? Remember I had that bite? I'm like, ooh, this side's melted, but this side's like still together. So I just want to let you know, I'm going to deep fry them longer. I'm going to put them in for like a minute or two each. They're going to turn black, so don't freak out. That's what fried food looks like. I might do these breadsticks too. This here is something that we get in Colombia called la saffron. 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 Goja. So it's saffron. All right. And we're gonna sprinkle it on top to keep the really cool popping color. So you can do that at home, you guys. If yours turn really brown, which it probably will when you fry. You know, when I did the Takis fried thing, that stayed very bright. Same with the Cheetos. But this turns brown, okay? Actually, no, the Cheetos stayed the best. It was the Takis that turned a little brown too. So Cheetos is the best for keeping its color. Have you ever seen them do this?
It's aggressive behavior.
But I thought they're like husband and wife. It looks like they're kissing. And look at the angelfish, they're all watching. Front row seats to this housewife fight. Both males? No. Oh my gosh. This is what it looks like when it comes out the fryer. So this is optional. A lot of people don't have access to this kind of saffron. Everyone's trying to tell us it's turmeric or tamarind or something. No, it's definitely saffron. It's a Colombian thing.
It's a Goja product.
Goja. You can probably find the same.
Called azafran.
Asafran. Saffron. Asafran. So, you know, it doesn't really make much difference. I don't know. I don't mind. I don't know. Hey guys, I am back in the mukbang room. I decided, this is what I did. See, they turned, I even did deep fried one that I bit into. So there's an opening and it's deep fried cheese, like straight up cheese. So, as you can see, Doritos do not fry very well. I mean, it's fried. It looks like mozzarella sticks, brown, but it doesn't have that same color, which I know all you guys want. Anyways, I'm gonna eat this with some Doritos. Okay, we're just gonna keep this here. And let's open up one of these new ones, okay? Yes, let's do this. Coming out. Very, very stringy. Oh. So tasty. I swear you guys, it looks like it's way too burnt. It's not. It's just, it doesn't even taste, it tastes like Doritos. I'm like eating a chip. So I grabbed my phone because I promised I would open up a few of your snaps here in my, there we go, here in my video. So let's open up a few. Hi. I love you. Oh, that went really quick. Oh no, it's still there. I love you so much. Thank you so much. That's from Andy. Oh, she's pretty, isn't she? Say hello to Sloth Fam. Scale to 1 to 10. How hard is it to make your videos? Oh, this is a good question. My videos are actually, you have to plan what you're gonna make, you have to make it, you have to eat it, you have to digest it, you have to edit, then you have to clean up all the stuff. Depending on the recipe, depending on what I'm eating, some are harder than others, but yeah, it's definitely not a walk in park. Videos don't get edited on their own. Cheesy. Deliciousness. This is so well. So cheesy. Doritos, wow. I would say 10 being the hardest. About a 7 or 8, honestly. So delicious. Someone left a comment the other day. They're like, oh my gosh, he makes anything look good, or like, there's no way that tastes good. He acts like he's never had food before. No, you don't understand. I get hungry very easily. I have such ravenous hunger. Actually, not so much these days. Back in the past, it was even more intense. But I just love food. There's something about this tomato sauce. It's very strong, like sharp cheddar cheese, like Kalamata olive. You guys like Kalamata olives? That's what this tastes like. Very, very strong. So, Hi, you. That's what it says. It says, hi, you. Oh, and flashed away. Okay. Hello, Team Sloth. Hello, Sloth fam. Was that supposed to go to me? I don't know. This says, hi, Nick. Hi.
Eating sushi with you.
Oh my gosh, she's eating the same thing I'm eating. Do you guys ever do that? How many of you are eating Doritos right now? Right now. So good. I remember when I made my Cheetos sticks. Did you guys check that out? Someone left a comment. It made me laugh out loud. I was like, yeah, it's true. They're like, okay. Did you really just take 10 slices of cheese, roll them up into little strips, wrap them in 6 eggs, and then deep fry them with Cheetos? Did you really just do that? I was like, yes, I did. You got a problem with it? They did. I think they were saying it's unhealthy. It's like, well, I didn't call this the healthy deep fried cheese stick mukbang. It's just the cheese stick mukbang. No. Imagine if I put the word healthy into the title of these. People would be so upset. I think it'll be funny. Maybe for April Fools, you guys. I have to think of something really funny for April Fools. So good. Okay, here we go. That is very cheesy. Almost like too bizarrely cheesy. Oh. I'm gonna have them. Sometimes you just know, and something's about to happen. What's happening? Oh my god, is that a gerbil or a hamster inside a ball? Oh, it's so cute. Hello, Sloth fam.
Hi, Nikocado. I'm a huge fan of you.
Oh,
and
thanks.
I was wondering if you could put this in the live video. Bye.
Bye. Here, let me tell him I did. I did. You'll see it in a few days.
Many months later.
Awesome. Watch Sushi Mukbang. Then went out for a nice walk. Oh, I was going to show you the photo. It was of like a Japanese, what is it called? Bodega. The bodega. Like a temple. Sad streaks. Oh, don't be sad. You know what? We all go through sad times. Oh, streaks again. Listen, just 2 weeks ago, I was really sad, as you guys saw. What is in this sauce? 2 weeks ago, I felt like my life was coming down, falling down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, 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 boom. But things got better. Life is about fluctuation. It's about fluctuation. Your weight will always fluctuate every single day. I'm telling you, your health goes up, goes down, goes up. In minuscule, every time you get a mole or, a beauty mark on your face, that's an indication of cancer, and it came and went from your body. So all these little, you see these two? I had 2 cancers, 3 you know, like, it's never gonna be good. It's never gonna be all bad. It's about fluctuation. I look at my YouTube stats. I lose like 10 subscribers every minute. Boom, 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 boom. And I gain 12 every minute. Boom, 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 boom. Or something. It's crazy. You know, on Social Blade, you can watch, it's called Live. You can watch people's subscriber count in real time. And it's crazy. You just watch it and it's just like, oh no, someone left. Oh, someone came. Oh, why that person left? You just drive yourself crazy. You have to learn to just flow with it. So if you're sad, sending me sad streaks, I'm sorry that you're sad, but no, you will get out of it. You're gonna feel so much better, I promise. Something joyful will come into your life. And that's relative, you know? To someone who is born into a very poor family, don't have much money, don't even have a computer. I think when I went to Guatemala, I saw some kids like literally playing with sticks in the dirt, wearing the same clothes every day. In Guatemala. They feel sad and happiness almost on the same scale. Their happiness is when like, daddy comes home with 7 extra quetzals or something to buy this, or there's, ooh, avocado season, ooh, we're happy. Or the rain came. You know, that sense of joy. What's relative to you? That's why I always say people in big fancy houses with a lot of money, the housewives, hello, they are such miserable creatures, just like you. We're all so miserable. And they have it all, as all of us want, right? The nice car, the nice house, vacations in Lake Titicaca, Bermuda. But they're still upset half the time, just like you. So, I don't even know your name. I feel for you, but it will get better for you, I guarantee. I guarantee. There we go. Ooh, stringy pulley. Who is sending me? Oh. Just look at that. Don't you want that? Here. We're gonna put some Dorito chips inside of it. Oh yes. Someone riding a motorcycle. Okay. Can I please be on your story? I've watched you forever. You make me so happy. You encouraged me to make my own YouTube channel. This is Ebony 76. Shout out to you. If you make a YouTube channel, let me know and I'll give you a shout out. Streaks, hello. Everyone says streaks and I literally just learn what that. Are those your fish? Oh my god, I've never seen such a thing. Yeah, check this out.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my gosh. Hardcore fighting over here. Territorial marking.
So those are our 2 cichlids downstairs. And they are crazy. Oh, Andy sent me a bunch of hearts. Shh, don't tell Orlin. So Dorito-y. I love opening them. Let's open another. Here we go. Ooh. Look at all the steam coming out. Ooh. So I made it starts to get room temperature pretty fast. Yeah, steam came out. Isn't that strange? Very salty too. Huh. Let's open up some more snaps. I love it when you guys ask me questions or you guys send me snaps. You really, really don't understand how much I appreciate that. Here we go.
Hey Nick!
Hey!
I have a question. I'm just super freaking drunk right now. Yes! I do apologize. But seriously, I'll just say that you're freaking awesome.
Oh, thanks.
Hashtag sloth. No. Hashtag drunk sloth fam. Yes.
Yes, who's drinking with her right now? Oh my god, I love you. Hey, Tasha.
I really love your channel. So does my little one. Here, Avocado, Orlin, and then Mr. Noodle. That's big.
Oh, hey, Tasha. I'm so glad that you and your... Where was I born?
Oh, by the way, I posted another video today.
I was born in Ukraine, which is by Russia. Do you guys know? And then I grew up. Look at my fingers, they're kind of orangey. That's what happens when you eat orange things. No surprise there. I grew up outside Washington, D.C. in College Park, Maryland, right by the University of Maryland. Up until I was the age of like 8, 9, or 10. And then my family moved to central Pennsylvania. I'm getting full, wow. They moved to central Pennsylvania, and I grew up in Hershey. You guys know where Hershey is? You know Chocolate World? You know the amusement park? I'm gonna keep scratching this until it breaks. See, this is good now. You didn't really ask where I grew up, but I told you anyway. This sauce, what is it? Oh, it's like I don't like it, but I do. We literally just opened it and kept it in the fridge, so it didn't go bad. It just has like an interesting kick. If you guys are like, okay, if it tastes like Kalamata olives, throw that stuff away right now. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't use it. Okay. You guys, I'm not perfect. You know, that's why I talk about so many various things in my mukbangs that happen in my life. That's why I make videos where I'm super happy. That's why people think it's all a show. They're like, oh my gosh, he's just too much. He's so animated. Sometimes I really just feel so happy. I turn on the camera and I'm just so happy. Sometimes I turn on the camera and I'm hysterical. I want to show many sides to my life. You know, I don't want to be one of these, you know, not to criticize YouTubers that do this, but, you know, someone that just is only showing nice stuff. No, yes, this is a children's show, and yes, I love eating as a family. But you know, all families at the kitchen table, sometimes it's not happy talk. Mom, dad, the two kids, the teenager in high school coming home with a D- on the test, they're gonna get scolded in front of the other two kids. That's just, it's not nice time. It's real time.
Do you like the new president, President Donald Trump, or the old President Barack Obama? Have a nice day.
Hello, your name is, oh yeah, he sent me stuff before too. Oh.
Now, since you're not vegan, what is your favorite food to eat or binge on?
Well, I don't do much binging. You know, it was funny, I was just talking, oh, let me answer both questions. The first question is, am I a fan of Donald Trump, or do I prefer him over Barack Obama? Honestly, I say to Orlin, I'm like, I think the United States government needs a political revolution. You know, Ben Franklin said every 250 years, the current government needs a complete revolution because it becomes corrupt. And that is true. I don't care if it's Democrats running the place or if it's the Republicans. There's corruption on every single level of the political process. There's bribery. Half the laws exist because big companies get, they get something out of it. I don't want to say it's all a big conspiracy theory, but I am saying no. So, it's not like I have anything against Barack Obama or Donald Trump. Well, I could say things about both. What I am saying is, like, I just, it's very scary for governments to just completely change. Yeah. A few psychics have actually predicted that the United States will turn communist within the next 50 to 100 years. 100 years. Go back to, or it's never been communist, but I don't know. It's very scary to think about. I don't know. Very, well, not scared. I mean, a lot of people, every form of government has its pros and its cons. And it's really hard to look at from a non-prejudiced or non-biased way. It's very easy for me to sit here, grown up in a democratic society, say that communism isn't good. But it's very easy to someone growing up in a communist country saying, our structure is a lot more secure than yours. It's like, it's hard. Okay, so that came from something Alexander, J. Alexander B. Hi, you snapped me before. And then the second question was, what's my favorite food to eat as a non-vegan? Is cheese. That is why I have been vegetarian for so long before vegan, because it's very easy to eat yummy stringy cheese. What complaints could you possibly have about cheese? In terms of flavor and tasting good, okay? Not in terms of anything else. We're talking about the food and the flavor, that's right now. I'm not eating to save the world. I'm not eating to change the world. I'm not eating to... We're talking about flavors right now. Like, if you're in a kitchen, now I'm gonna be like, okay, which pasta dish tastes better? Well, this one causes more damage, so this one's less good. No, we're talking about the flavor. That's what food's about. Okay. Now, in terms of feeling really healthy, not necessarily tasting that amazing, even though I've gotten used to it. Sardines out of a can are like vitamin boosters for my brain. They are. But boy, do they don't taste like cheese. No, they don't. They don't taste like stringy mozzarella cheese. Wow, I'm starting to get full already, but I still feel like chatting with you guys. I feel like I just got here. Chubby Bunny. Hi, I have a question. But there's no question. You didn't ask it, or if there's a question I don't see, it doesn't come up after. I'm so sorry. I don't know what it was. This comes from Cray Cray. Hello. She's chilling out in the bedroom. Oh, cool. Her name's Kate, it looks like. Unless that's not her and it's a photo of her friend. Yes. Hi, Kate. Your friend or you. Someone's like, I'm sorry if I'm annoying you. Let me send you a snap. Hi, I'm actually filming a video right now. You're not annoying me. Just sometimes I'm really bad about getting back to everyone. Or I read them and I just don't say anything. But I do read them and I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Oh. Hi, I'm actually filming a video right now. Wow, there's like, she's gonna be like, what were you eating? I opened, all of them have been opened, okay? Wow. You know, this is why at Applebee's, when they bring you, stringy mozzarella sticks, it's fast. And you gotta eat it fast because they cool down fast. And then the cheese isn't melty. Very, very salty. There might be salt in that powder I put up on top. My blood pressure. I thought they were kissing. I thought they were kissing too. The two fish I showed you. Those are Orland's, what are they called? Not scallions, not succulents. Cichlids. Scallions. I always get scallion and scallop mixed up. People say scallions and I think of fish. And then I'm like, oh no, that's a scallop. Honestly, the Dorito and this taste identical. It was crazy how the flavor stayed. Who did I watch this from? Oh gosh, I should probably say. You know, people make videos inspired by other videos. That's what YouTube's for. But I really tried my best. You guys know, watching my videos, I tried my best to always credit, even if it's someone that we already know and they don't need a shout out from me, like Shane Dawson or something. I still think, you know, I give credit where it's due, whether I even know the person or not. But a lot of the times when I make recipes, after watching someone else, see, I say, people criticize me all the time. It's like, why are you copying that person? It's like, well, I don't think they put 10 hours into filming and editing and producing and uploading a video for the world to see, for no one to do the recipe. I'm not going to show you a recipe if I don't want someone to do it. I'm not going to publish a recipe book for no one to buy it. I'm not going to make mukbang videos for no one to watch it. You know, it's like this nitpicky thing. Like, everyone likes to just like control every little thing. And so then I say, this is what it's for, you know? Someone left a really good comment one time. I think it was under one of my videos. And they're just like, they're talking about the DIY Galaxy thing. Who has done them? Joey Graceffa has done a ton. Miranda Sings has done a ton. Shane Dawson has done a ton. Who even started them? Do you even know? I don't even know. Lucas and Matthew Lush and DK4KL or whatever their name is. I'm so sorry. Like hundreds of channels all do them. But the trend has started for other YouTubers to do it. It's like fun. It's supposed to be fun. Not like a... I made Cheetos cheese sticks, so no one else is ever going to make them. And I'm not going to give you the idea by putting it in a video for 1,000 people to watch. No, I'm going to give you the idea so that you do it too. But yeah, what I am trying to get to is, I don't know who gave me the idea of making this. Maybe it was healthy junk food, but a lot of the time they get their ideas from other people. They don't come up with like giant taco, giant cake. Everyone else does giant tacos and cake, so I don't know. Everything's very recycled, especially on the internet. So yeah, I'm sorry. Usually, like I said, I watch a recipe, I make the recipe right away. This I've had in mind for weeks, but everyone got mad that I was doing too many deep fried chip recipes back to back, which is, I said, understandable. So I just spread them out, but now that I spread it out, I forget where I found this. Okay. That's a very long explanation. You know, some of you say you like to hang out with me because you like to hear me talk. So here I'm talking about, honestly, I'm full. I'm full. Here's the thing, I filmed 2 mukbangs today, right before this one, literally 3 or 4 hours ago. What did I just eat? Oh yeah. I had 2 types of chicken with not corn mozzarella, I talked about in that video, I got the idea from her. Mozzarella fondue. I made mozzarella fondue with pan de bonos and cheesy breadsticks. Those I just deep fried along with these, and I'm just too full. And I also had like probably at least 25 pieces of chicken, maybe 30 pieces of chicken. That was like a few hours ago. I'm wearing the same shirt, it's the same day, it's now nighttime as you see on my phone, so yeah. As you can imagine, after 30 pieces of chicken and a whole block of cheese, there's a little bit left, so at least half the block I ate. I'm full. So now I'm just chatting away. Let's open up a few more snaps. Are you and Orland still together? Yes, we are. Oh my gosh, you look just like my sister. If so, how did you make up? Well, I'm thinking because it wasn't just like one thing, it was like throughout the whole day. The nice thing about me and Orlin though is that whenever we have a fight, a disagreement, the camera's about to die, hold on. Whenever there's a disagreement, this is one of the best things about a relationship, you guys. We are very, very good about making up. I am very apologetic. Why do you guys even think you know about the fight? It's because I felt like apologizing to the world because I felt like it was my fault. I am very emotional. I listen to a sad song and I cry. I'm the type of guy that will go see a Broadway show and cry at the end because it's just so beautiful. I'm the type of guy that listens to the Lion King Broadway musical while editing my thumbnail and tears are running down my face because it's so beautiful. I cry from joy. I cry from pain. I'm very, very expressive. This is why music has always been my thing. So I know a lot of you guys, you know, I guess I'm a little defensive right now. You guys are just like, oh my gosh, why would you put that up? That's just me. It's my way to express myself. It's my way to communicate. And you guys, I don't know. I feel like you're my family. I don't have much of a family. I don't really have any friends. I'm like alone in this country where I don't speak the language. I don't have any outlets really. And for me, YouTube, not all the time. Well, I guess what is mukbang? Talking about my life every day. You know, it's kind of the same concept. Except I'm just not crying all the time. I've cried in so many mukbangs. How many of you guys saw my arepa mukbang where I'm eating Colombian arepas? I cry there. I cry in, what was it? Oh, my Subway mukbang. Tears running down my face because someone sent me a really kind snap on Snapchat. And I opened it up and I started crying on camera. It's just who I am. Everyone says it's fake. Everyone says it's a show. No, that's just who I am. I've always been this way. I remember in 4th grade, Mrs. Vonstein told me, look at all these. I was crying because I got a bad grade or something. You know, that's good. And she was just like, look at these tears. And she was very upset with me. But she's like, mark my words. You're going to be on Broadway one day. And the funny thing is, I've never been in a Broadway show, but I've been in the pit orchestras for Broadway, watching the book. I've played on Off-Broadway. I've played in a Broadway theater. It's called the Circle and the Square. I've worked all throughout New York. You know, so it's like, here I am. She was right. But not for acting. I'm not an actor. Not for singing. You guys know I can't sing. For music. That's what really touches me. So anyways, how did Orlin and I make up? By me being apologetic, by me putting my guard down, I'm very open. And I was just, you know, when I cry, I feel better. He can see when I cry, I'm vulnerable. Obviously, I feel hurt. Obviously, I want things to be right. I say, what can I do to make things right? What can I do to make this right? And Orlin is very forgiving. And I know a lot of people in the comments, they're all saying, oh, it's not your fault, it's his fault. Listen, I believe it's 2 hands to clap. It takes 2 people to have a tango. It takes 2 fish, as you saw in my Snapchat. Even the fish are fighting. It takes 2 of them to fight. The other one could walk away, swim away. Other one could go, you know, play with the bubbles or eat the plants. But no, they're gonna fight back. The reaction's just as important as the action. So, how did we make up? We just did, you know? Yeah. So, I want you guys to know, like, everything's fine now. Yeah. In the past, I mean, this happened like 2 weeks ago. For you, it's probably been a week or something. I'm so behind on uploads, but the past week, though, has been so good. There's been no problems. It's just like, it almost feels like it was a dream. I was just like, how? Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, you know. Sometimes when you get into big fights, you're just so worked up in the moment, and then you step back. You're like, whoa. That's one of the interesting things, you know, that I filmed when I was in that moment of being sad. And I look back and I was just, oh my gosh, I look really, really upset. It's like, oh my god, it's like a little diary over here. All right, let's open up another snap. Thank you, Cheyenne. That's, you asked. Yes, we're still together. Love you, Nico. Oh, look at the little doggy. Can you guys see? I have a hard look. Oh, thank you so much. You were in my mukbang. I'm gonna tell you. You were in my mukbang. This person said she had medical difficulties, and you know it's hard to get through the day. So I'm happy that, you know, I can help you get through the day. Whether it's fried food, junk food, healthy food, whatever. You guys, now I'm playing with the food, and that's not good either. So I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna put this in the fridge. I'm gonna probably eat a little bit. I still have to edit videos, so I'm gonna be up for another like 3 or 4 hours. I'm telling you, how long does it take? It takes a long time. It takes a long time to put all this stuff together. So, but it's worth it. I'm not complaining. That is not a complaint. You asked, I answered. So yeah, that's my life for the next few hours. And yeah, I'm probably gonna snack on finish it. I'm gonna put it back in the microwave. I don't want, once the cheese gets hard, it's almost a little turn off, I'll be honest. You know, some people also say, don't pretend to like the food if you don't like the food. So, you know, it's important. Well, I think I'm very good about that. I'd be like, oh, this doesn't taste as good as that. Or be like, oh, wow, the temperature changed. Or this is way too spicy. I can't fake spiciness. Yeah, I really try to just be honest about it. Yeah, I'm very, you know, that's something that I'm happy that I've always done. I'm not gonna be like, so good. I'm not gonna be like, oh, the cheese is so melty now. No. So, yeah, you guys. All right, if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I'm here every single day, and I hope you join me more often. If this is your first time here, Sloth fam, welcome the new watcher, and let's welcome them back. I hope you come back again. I'm here every single day. I always post at noon, Los Angeles time. Recently, there was just a time change going from daylight savings back or whatever, so it's been adjusted. So everyone else around the world is like, whoa, he's uploading early, a whole hour early. No, it's still noon Los Angeles time, so just keep that in mind. And feel free to follow me on social media if you like to, but I never press that onto you. I just thank you. That's what I always like to do at the end. I just thank you for being here and spending time with me, and definitely do this recipe. It's very, very delicious and delectable, and hopefully you find a really nice sauce. This sauce, let me recommend, I hope you can, I mean, it's in Spanish, so you might not be able to get this, but this sauce is so good. It's like sharp cheddar cheese with black olives. Oh, so delicious. Salsas minuto para pasta. Los expertos en salsa, the experts of salsas. All right, have a great night, everyone. It's nighttime here. It's actually starting to rain, but I hope that you sleep well, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.